Hey guys, welcome to another Baro video. We're on the Orcus relay on Pluto. Let's go check out his inventory. So, we've got the Sands of Inaros blueprints back once again. It's always going to be here. I'm going to stop mentioning it now because it's here every single time. It is a pretty damn decent quest. 100 ducats, 25,000 credits. Pick it up, it's definitely worth it. We've got the Solstice Kitir Sindana. I'm having trouble with any words today. Unfortunately, I've got a bit of a cold, so that's not a particularly good help. However, this is one great looking Sindana. I'm not a fan of the bulkiness of the sort of top end of it. However, the design on it is fantastic. I've actually got a similar design on the Solstice Salix Sindana that I've turned into my Arcane Energized set. It's going to be my main Sindana now on my Nyx from now going forward. However, it's got the same sort of Celtic design on the Solstice Kitir Sindana. It does look great. It's effectively a free Sindana. 425 ducats is fairly expensive. However, you don't have to pay platinum for it. So if you've got those spare prime parts, it might be worth picking this up if you want something to stick your arcanes on. We've also got the Scimitar Prisma skin. Absolutely fantastic. I love this skin. It is possibly the best skin for the Scimitar. I just love these energy. Look at the energy effects and stuff going on. It is such a good looking skin, and it colours really well as well. 210 ducats, 450,000 credits. It's very expensive on the credits end of things. However, if you want to make your ship look way better, then this is an option for you. As is the Prisma Mech Sentinel head, which will make your Sentinel look a bit better, or worse, depending on whether you like this or not. It's a bit of a weird looking thing. I do sometimes use it on my Sentinels. It's not something I use very often. If I'm going for a Prisma theme, I've got all the Prisma items on a couple of my Sentinels. 175 ducats, 200,000 credits. It is fairly expensive for what is effectively just a faceplate for your Sentinel. However, if that's your thing, if Fashion Frame is your thing, then I'd recommend picking this up. We got the Prisma Veritox. This is basically better than the normal Veritox in every single way. So upgrading, there's no contest as to whether you should upgrade or not. This does mean that you'll have to play Arcwing a bit, which not everybody is into, so I'm not going to recommend picking this up. It might be worth picking it up just because then you've got it and you don't have to wait for it to come round again if you want to try out Arcwing. It's a pretty decent thing. It's no better or no worse than the rest of the Arcwing weapons, but it is more expensive. 550 ducats, 150,000 credits. That is very expensive on the ducats. Whereas on a lot of the other Arcwing weapons, you can pick them up by running missions or from your syndicates. So it's sort of swings and roundabouts really. Whether you want to pick this one up, it's going to very much depend on whether you actually even like Arcwing. So we've got 3 mods that are back this time: Prime Fast Hands, Point Blank, and Primed Reach. Prime Point Blank, Prime Reach, absolutely 100% pick both of these up. They are absolutely incredible mods. Prime Reach I use on so many different things. My Atarax, I use it on all polearms, I use it on so many different weapons. It is an incredible mod. Absolutely worth taking, absolutely worth maxing it out. This thing turns some weapons into god state. It is really, really good. That mod is so good for it. Prime Point Blank, obviously, you've got your Tigris Prime, you've got your Vacor Heck, you've got even your Strun Wraith. All of those take so much more, or make so much more damage when you're using Prime Point Blank. It's worth taking this, worth maxing out, absolutely. Prime Fast Hands, I believe the standard mod, I think is 30% faster reload speed, 55% on the primed mod. It's not a huge boost over the standard mod. However, if you're using weapons like the Supra, or anything basically with a really long reload, it's worth going for Prime Fast Hands rather than normal Fast Hands anyway, because, I mean, it is a straight upgrade, so it's going to be whether you use those really slow reload weapons, whether Prime Fast Hands is going to be worth it for you. The Kitir earpieces are back once again. I mean, they're a thing. I am not a particularly big fan of either of these. I don't use them on my operator whatsoever. However, if you want to make your operator look very similar to Baro Kitir, then there you go. We've got this Katir earpiece here, which is actually the dual earpieces, one either side. We've got the solo, and that is obviously reflected in the price. The dual is 500 ducats, 400,000 credits, which is very expensive for a pair of earrings, and 250 to 2,000 on the solo. The Katir Kavat armor is also back. This is actually a very good looking bit of armor. I don't actually run any armor on my Kavat usually. I don't think this is going to make me use anything. However, if you like having the Katir themed stuff, if you want a bit of effectively free armor for your Kavat, 500 ducats, 175,000 credits, then this can make your Kavat look like he's got a triangle on his face. But, I mean, it's not a bad looking thing. It's very well designed, so I quite like it, kind of. And then we got the Dragon and Falcon mod packs, which I wouldn't recommend ever picking up. I'm sorry, but I'm never going to recommend it. You get a pack of 5 mods, you get 2 guaranteed rares, 500 ducats, 100,000 credits. I'm never going to recommend that. I just am not going to. So, those are those two. Unfortunately, no boosters or anything this week, which is a shame because I needed to top up my my affinity booster so I can get leveling again. But that's just what sort of comes. In terms of what I recommend buying this time round, Prime Point Blank, Primed Reach, absolutely these two, absolutely 100%. We got Prime Fast Hands if you like, if you enjoy using those really slow reloading weapons, then this would actually be worth picking up for you. Other than that, everything else is going to be whether you like it or not, to be honest. There aren't any real must buys here. There are definitely 2 very much don't buys, which are the Dragon mod pack and the Falcon mod pack. I hate these 2. These have always been a platinum trap for new players. I just don't like them at all. I don't agree with them existing, and I think they're way overpriced for what they are. Definitely don't recommend picking these up. So, yep, these 3 mods are at my sort of must buys this time around. And if you like your Archwing, then you can't really go wrong with the Prisma Veritex. Nothing to your liking. That's because I bought it all, Baro. Anyway, so thanks very much for watching, guys. This is another Baro Katir video. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time with the next Baro Katir video. So, as always, many thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.